Lewis Hamilton, he's had a bad piece of news. A 5-second penalty, which he has to serve at his pit stop, and that is moving before the light.
Fred Vasseur just called Lewis Hamilton's home race penalty a bit harsh. The penalty. Nobody can agree on Hamilton finished third at his home race. That part's simple. What happened before the checkered flag is where this gets messy. On the grid at Silverstone, before the 5 red lights went out, Hamilton's Ferrari moved. Not off his grid box, not a rolling start, just moved. The steward's sensors flagged it and the automatic penalty came down. 5 seconds, applied at his first pit stop. That's the surface story. Every outlet ran it the same way. Hamilton jumped the start. Hamilton got penalized. Hamilton lost track position. But here's the question this video actually answers. Was it even a real jump start, or did the FIA punish a driver for something the car barely did? Because Hamilton's own team doesn't think it was real. And 2 of the most respected voices in the sport agree with them. What Hamilton actually said.
As you say, it's very unlike you to jump the start. What actually happened as the lights were going up?
Yeah.
After the race, Hamilton was asked straight up, what happened at the start? His answer wasn't an excuse.
My hand just moved, just like that, and then
It was almost confusion. He said his hand simply moved. He didn't consciously do it, didn't feel himself do it, and couldn't explain where the movement even came from. Not, I panicked. Not, I mistimed the lights. Just an unexplained twitch.
I don't really know where it went, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't even tell my hand to do it, but anyways, it happens.
That put him under investigation before lap 1 was even finished. He didn't fight the penalty publicly. He accepted it, called his race not that great from the get-go, and moved on to explain how a wing and diff setup change left him fighting understeer for most of the first stint while Leclerc drove away. If you want to know why Ferrari's setup gamble backfired on Hamilton's side of the garage specifically, subscribe. I'm covering that full breakdown tomorrow. 3 ways. This penalty changes the story. So here's where it gets interesting. 3 ways to read this. Scenario 1. The FIA got it right. The sensor detected forward movement before the lights went out. Full stop. Rules are rules, and Hamilton, by his own admission, said he's jumped a start only a handful of times in over 380 races. Rare, but real. Scenario 2. The FIA over-enforced a marginal case. 2 millimeters of movement, caught on a tire sticker, treated the same as a driver rolling meters off his line. Same penalty, wildly different offense. But here is what nobody is saying. Yet scenario 3 might be the one that actually matters going forward. If Ferrari is right that the sensor showed nothing, this isn't just about one 5-second penalty. It's about whether the FIA's detection system can even tell the difference between a jump start and a driver's hand slipping on the clutch bite point. And if it can't, every driver on that grid is one twitch away from Hamilton's Sunday. Fred Vasseur, Ferrari team principal, didn't stay quiet. When asked whether this was another mistake piling onto Hamilton's weekend, he pushed back immediately, called the mistake framing harsh, said Ferrari's own sensors showed no movement at all and that the 2 millimeters visible on video came from a tire sticker, not the car's actual position data. He was careful, though. He didn't say the stewards were wrong, he just refused to call it a mistake. Charles Leclerc, on the other hand, said almost nothing about it. His press availability that day,
Charles Leclerc, the winner of the 2026 British Grand Prix,
was about his own win, ending a 600-plus day drought.
Finally, hard work pays off, and as you said, tough time never lasts. This one feels particularly good.
Staying cautious about reading too much into one dominant Ferrari weekend.
I mean, I'm so happy.
Not one line about his teammate's start. That's not nothing. Vasseur went to bat for Hamilton publicly. Leclerc, the actual race winner, the one person who benefited most from Hamilton losing track position, didn't touch the topic at all. But that was just the start of Ferrari's side of this, because outside the team, 2 broadcast legends were saying something even stronger. When broadcasters side with the driver, Martin Brundle, Sky Sports F1 commentator, and David Coulthard, Sky Sports F1 pundit and former F1 race winner, both reviewed the same footage and both landed in the same place as Vasseur, without coordinating with him at all. Coulthard's read, Hamilton never left his grid box before the lights went out. In his view, this wasn't what a false start is supposed to look like at all. A genuine jump start means rolling clear of your position, not shifting inside it. Brundle agreed Hamilton had released the clutch a fraction early, but pointed out the car was effectively stationary the moment the lights actually went out. So now you've got Ferrari's team principal, a Sky Sports commentator, and a former Grand Prix winner all independently landing on the same read. The penalty fit the letter of the rule, but not the spirit of what a jump start actually is. If this gave you a new angle on what harsh really means under FIA rules, you'll want to be here tomorrow. I'm breaking down exactly how Ferrari's setup mistake cost Hamilton more time than the penalty did. The FIA's censors said Hamilton moved. 3 respected voices in the paddock said that's not the point. Which one do you trust more, the transponder or the people who watched it happen? Drop your answer below.